There will be helicopter and airplane rides, food trucks, and live music for all to enjoy. Again, that's March 19th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the University Air Center, where you can fly easy from Gainesville nonstop to Atlanta on Delta Airlines, Charlotte, Dallas, and Miami on American Airlines. Enjoy the fly-in, and remember, you can easily fly in and out to 343 destinations around the world in one stop on American and Delta Airlines. Enjoy the Gator fly-in, and remember to fly easy, fly Gainesville.
Howdy folks, RL here for Dairy Queen again to tell you about what's hot and what's not. Dairy Queen has some of the best char-grilled chicken breasts on earth, as well as their chicken breast salad. And the burgers are exceptional, cooked on a real grill for the best flavor and less fat. And for dessert, blizzards are unequaled. Personally, banana split is my all-time favorite. Dairy Queen Silver Springs, where we always treat you like kings and queens.
Hey there, I have a question for you. Is your roof asphalt and does it look like it needs replacement? Did you get quotes and were you in sticker shock? Would you like to save not hundreds, but thousands of dollars? Did you call RoofMax? Well, call RoofMax with their patent-pending technology, which can add years to your roof without needing to replace it. And it's easy. You just pick up the phone for a free quote. Plus, they use state-of-the-art satellite technology to measure your roof. So, if your roof is over 7 years old, then you should call RoofMax today at 352-639-2777. That's 352-639-2777.
Hello, I'm Mark Sears with Regency Printing. With over 10 years in the printing business, I know you'll find Regency Printing the place for all your local printing needs. Plus, I have fax services, mailbox rentals, notary service, U.S. mail, pack and ship, all at one convenient location, 2375 Northeast 25th Avenue. Just look for the yellow signs. Regency Printing, 789-6683. That's 789-6683. Regency Printing.
The Ocala Golf Club, one of Ocala's premier golf courses, from its pristine 18-hole course layout to its amazing pro shop. Jason Linhart and the staff at Ocala Golf offer everything that you need for your golf outing. That's the Ocala Golf Club. Experience country club style golf at municipal prices. You won't go wrong with the Ocala Golf Club. Call them for a tee time today, 352-401-6917.
Now you've done it. Have you lost your mind? He's back. And you're listening again. A legend in his own mind. Don't believe me? Just ask him. Here's Tom Schmitz live on WOCA. The Source.
Yeah, I don't know if you've been following this story or not, but it's a horrific story out of Daytona during Bike Week, and give you an update on it. There was a couple that was enjoying Bike Week. They live in Daytona, and they were downtown on the where the festivities are on Main Street and all, down in the Strip in Daytona on the beach side, on their beach cruiser bicycles, enjoying the evening and having a good time. They get done with their evening and they bicycle home. Somewhere between when they left downtown and before they get their home, they were accosted by someone who stabbed them multiple times and slit their throats. And it was random. They didn't have any enemies. They didn't have anybody that was out to get them. Well, the police, it became priority number one for the Daytona police, especially in the middle of Bike Week when you got all that going on. You don't want tourists to think that they're living in that they're tourists or they're partying or all in an unsafe area, start deciding to leave early. You don't want mass hysteria. You don't want to lose those dollars. So it becomes priority number one to find out who did this heinous random act. Well, the police, within a day or so, had good surveillance video, and they put out still photos of someone they said was a person of interest. I always love how they do that. They don't want to say they're a suspect. No, we're not saying they're a suspect. They're a person of interest. Well, Jean Robert McCann, 32, he was arrested yesterday in Orlando. He's been charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder in the killings of Terry Altman and Barbara Altman. Daytona Beach Police Chief Jakari Young told reporters that McKean was taken into custody about 11 a.m. at his home in Orlando. The suspect responsible for committing this crime is in custody in the hopes that everybody can breathe a sigh of relief, Chief Young said. He said the massive amount of surveillance video helped identify McKean as a suspect. Now, they have not said what the motive was behind the attack. Young described the killings as random, senseless, and an act of violence that should never have occurred. So it looks like what happened is the guy took a bus from Orlando to Daytona, and he picked somebody out that he thought were vulnerable to rob him. That's what it's shaping up to look like. Still an ongoing investigation, but it just shows you there's a lot of evil out there in this world. You know, we talk about every day about things like gas taxes and gas and, you know, our price of food's going up and stuff like that. Sometimes we need to remember there's some terrible, terrible, evil people out there that we also need to be worried about. This guy left Orlando with a bus ticket. Now, how he got home is still the cops are looking into. But he bought a bus ticket to take him from Orlando to Daytona with menace on his mind. I was watching the news reports this morning, and, it was said from somebody close to the investigation that wanted to remain anonymous because they weren't supposed to speak on this, that he had planned going during bike week because he knew there'd be a lot of vulnerable people there. This is a guy who purposely went from Orlando to Daytona to kill somebody, to rob them. There's a special place in hell for people like that. Or there should be. But just a horrendous, senseless act of violence that didn't need to happen. Now 2 people are dead. But kudos to the Daytona police and the Orange County police and the Orlando police for getting this suspect apprehended. Now he goes to court, faces a judge this morning, and will have to be extradited back to Volusia County to face those charges. But just for anybody that was wondering if you're going to try to endeavor over to Orlando this weekend to catch the last weekend of Bike Week, the random killing of 2 people on their bicycles that were stabbed with their throat slashed, the alleged suspect is in custody for that. So that's a little worry off your mind. You can erase a little bit of worry off your mind. Again, speaking of gas prices, I want to give you, as we come towards a break, I want to give you the best gas prices in Marion County again. If you live out in Marion Oaks Boulevard, the BP there is the cheapest place according to Gas Buddy in Marion County. It's at $3.99 a gallon for their cash price. The Metro Gas on Northeast 7th Street, their gas is $4.18 with a cash price. They also have one of the best selections of beer you'll ever find, of craft beer you'll ever find at the Metro gas station, believe it or not. Then the Pilot gas station, Love's Travel Stop, and the other Pilot gas station, all 3 which are at 326 and I-75, they're all at $4.19 a gallon. The Shell and Circle K at the corner of Northeast Jacksonville Road and 326, they are at $4.19 a gallon as well. The Citgo in East Silver Springs out by the Dairy Queen that you hear advertised here on our radio station, they're at $4.19 a gallon. The Chevron on Northwest Blitzton Road is at $4.19 a gallon. The Pure gas station on Northeast 8th Avenue, they're at $4.22 a gallon. And the Quick King on Oak Road in Silver Spring Shores is at $4.29. Everybody else is more than that. Galen Unal said this morning he paid $4.51 a gallon for gas this morning. So there are places that are cheaper, but for the most part, is it really worth driving that distance to save 2 pennies or 10 pennies a gallon? Something you have to gauge for yourself. But we want to bring you the information here at the source to give you the opportunity to go find the cheapest gas in Marion County. And right now, that is at the BP at 168 Marion Oaks Boulevard. It is the only gas station, according to Gas Buddy, in Marion County that is below $4 a gallon, and it's at $3.99.9. So it's one-tenth of a cent less than $4 a gallon. There you go. That'll help us. That'll help. Take a break, come back, give you what's on tap for the weekend, plus birthdays, as we wrap up this week on a Friday edition of Ocala Talks, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, WOCA, The Source.
Credits, bad credits. It's none of our business because we're not an auto dealer. We're not a bank. We're not your mother. We're OcalaForSale.com. Marion County's marketplace for cars, trucks, and SUVs. We've got thousands of sellers standing by to take your call. No middleman. But hurry, don't walk, don't run. Just sit down and log on to OcalaForSale.com. License and inventory change daily. Offer does not include dealer upcharge. Undercutting, rust proofing, factory surcharge, or delivery fee. See website for details.
Hello, gorgeous.
Hi, this is Becky at Hello Gorgeous Salon. It's time to get that new look started. Let's get rid of those sun-damaged ends and faded out color and get into something rich and vibrant. Humidity is not your hair's friend. It causes your hair to capture moisture and leaves it looking dry and unhealthy. Hello Gorgeous is a certified Brazilian blowout salon. We can tame those locks, leaving your hair healthy and shiny with a Brazilian smoothing treatment. So let us help you make a great first impression. Call us today to set your appointment at Hello Gorgeous. Our number is 352-351-5358. Again, that's 352-351-5358. And don't forget, we also do men and children's cuts too. 351-5358. Hello Gorgeous is conveniently located in the heart of downtown Ocala. So call today and set up your appointment at Hello Gorgeous Salon at 351-5358. That's 351-5358.
Hello, gorgeous.
You're getting ready to move and you work hard. That's why you call Two Men in a Truck, 352-289-0666. You need pros. Trained professional moving experts to do the heavy lifting for you. That's why you call Two Men in a Truck, 352-289-0666. They care about your things as much as you do, and they do it fast and right. That's why you call Two Men in a Truck, 352-289-0666. Visit twomeninatruck.com and get moving.
Two Men in a Truck.
Think you know Dex Imaging? Think again. In the office, streamlining communications. In the field, delivering top-notch service, enhancing productivity and reducing downtime. In the data center, a part of the growing digital document revolution. In the world of business, supporting entrepreneurs and helping companies grow. In the forefront of technology, developing cutting-edge document management solutions. So if you think you know Dex Imaging, you don't know Dex.
Shamrock Security Systems, 629-3223. Shamrock Security Systems is located here in Ocala, Florida. Shamrock Security Systems is a top-rated alarm company offering 24/7 monitoring, video surveillance, fire and flood protection. You'll sleep a little better once the job is done. Shamrock Security Systems for over 31 years. 629-3223. Get a 100% free quote from Shamrock Security. 629-3223.
Each morning, we wake up thankful to live in a free nation with liberty and justice for all. But sometimes those liberties can be put in jeopardy, and you may have questions about what to do or who to call. Let Doc Blanchard of Blanchard, Miriam, Adele, and Kirkland help you find the answers. Attorneys at law since 1974 and located in downtown Ocala. If you have legal issues, don't go it alone. Call 352-732-7218. Blanchard, Miriam, Adele, and Kirkland, helping protect your liberties every day.
Get it for less at the DIY Home Center outlet. Get top quality real wood cabinets the same or less than the big box stores are selling the cheap stuff. And that's not all. Drywall screws big box stores are $6.47 a pound. At DIY, only $4.99. Plus, DIY has the largest selection of mobile home parts and accessories anywhere. From carpet to doors, get the DIY supplies you need for less. The DIY Home Center outlet. We are your building material closeout store. 2191 Northwest 10th Street, just 2 miles east of I-75.
Ugh, what wrong?
Ugh, need wood for fire.
Ugh, I go get. Ugh, I got wood for fire.
Ugh, what takes so long?
Had to use restroom. Someone not refill toilet paper.
Ugh, my bad. You wash hands?
Ugh, of course. Ugh, what caveman you take me for?
You know, Dan, people who save money by switching to Mike Scott Plumbing sure are happy.
Well, Brittany, how happy are they?
Happier than a caveman with indoor plumbing.
Yep. Get happy. Get Mike Scott Plumbing. If water runs through it, we do it. 237-2888.
It's bow time. Ever taste something so good you just get hooked? Like the Bojangler, the only fish sandwich splashed with Bo's famous seasoning. So we're having a fish fry, Bojangle style, spicing up premium fish fillets with the good stuff and slathering them with melty cheese and tangy tartar sauce to hook your taste buds with just one bite. Reel in a Bojangler today, only at Bojangles.
Go catch the Bojangler at 4828 Southwest College Road here in Ocala.
New arrivals and new savings are waiting for you at Blockers Furniture. With over 80,000 square feet of the best selection and best prices you can find on furniture, mattresses, home accents, accessories, and more. And with new trucks arriving weekly, Blockers has the best available in-stock selection. Unlike many other furniture companies that will have you waiting for months to get what you want or need, come see everything that Blockers has to offer. Blockers Furniture, 2402 Southwest College Road, next to Hobby Lobby.
Now you've done it. Have you lost your mind? He's back. And you're listening again. A legend in his own mind. Don't believe me? Just ask him. Here's Tom Schmitz live on WOCA. The Source.
Welcome back as we wrap up the week that was on a Friday edition of Ocala Talks. Give you some things that are happening this weekend in and around Ocala. Always a happening weekend, usually. Underneath the Lintel. It's the latest show at the Ocala Civic Theater. It's on stage through March 20th. OCT says the one-person show is humorous and philosophical. It's a spellbinding tour de force of dramatic storytelling at its finest. If you want more details about shows or ticket prices, go to OcalaCivicTheater.com for more information. Enjoy coffee and conversation with Ocala Symphony Orchestra conductor Matthew Wardell and a discussion about the composers and pieces featured during the upcoming Unfinished concert. This is free and open to the public at the Riley Arts Center, located on Northeast 9th Street. It is today. And well, it's 10 a.m. It's already happening. See, happens quick. So hopefully you went to that. The Emmy and SAG-nominated actor, author, comedian, best known for his longtime stint as a cast member on Saturday Night Live, Kevin Nealon, comes to the Riley Arts Center. He's here tonight at 7:30. He currently stars on the CBS series Man with a Plan and also produces and hosts a web interview series, Hiking with Kevin. Tickets are still available for this show, $20 and $55. For more information and details, go to RileyArtsCenter.com/events. You can go see the Emmy Award and SAG-nominated actor, author, and comedian Kevin Nealon. You remember him from Saturday Night Live. That's what he's best known for. He'll be doing his stand-up tonight at the Riley Arts Center. Mark Bishop will be at Christ Church of Marion County. He performs on stage at the church on 80th Street at 6:30 p.m. tonight. There are no charge for tickets. Donations are gratefully accepted. For details, go to ccomc.org or call the church office at 352-861-6182. Again, that's Mark Bishop at Christ Church of Marion County tonight at 6:30. The Will McLean Music Festival, the 33rd annual music festival, returns March 11th through the 13th at Sertoma Youth Ranch on Myers Road in Brooksville. For a weekend of great Florida music, camping, activities, and vendors. Weekend and single-day tickets are available at the gate all weekend. For festival details and camping information, you can visit willmclean.com or email willfest25@gmail.com. The Discovery Center over on Sanchez Avenue is hosting Pie Fest from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. March 12th in an early celebration of the mathematical symbol and philosophy of pi, with pie-related hands-on activities such as pie throwing, pie fights, pie eating. Participants check in by 3 p.m., show a valid Discovery Center admission band. Pie fight is included with an $8 general admission ticket. For more information, call 352-401-3900 or visit mydiscoverycenter.org. That's the Discovery Center on Sanchez Avenue hosting Pie Fest, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. March 12th, celebrating the mathematical symbol and philosophy of pi with hands-on activities like pie throwing, pie fights, and pie eating. Excuse me. The Noma Black Box at the Riley Arts Center on Northeast 9th Street transforms for an evening of jazz with the Riley Noir Series, March 12th at 7:30 p.m. Carlos Vizoso has headlined the Hippodrome Jazz Series and is an instructor at the University of Florida teaching jazz improvisation, jazz fundamentals, jazz chamber music, and jazz history. He's performed with Grammy winners Jose Valentino, percussionist Clyde Connor, and Billboard-topping artists Adam Hawley and George Porter Jr. If you want tickets to the Black Box, Noma Black Box show, they're $20. There's VIP tables for 4 is $150. For more information, of course, go to RileyArtCenter.com/events. And finally, Countryside Presbyterian Church on Southwest State Road 200 presents musicians ranging from age 10 to adult from Marion and surrounding counties in a featured performance March 13th at 3 p.m. Featured pieces will include Can Can in the Hall of the Mountain King and Chopin's Polonaise. That's all going to take place with the Ocala Youth Symphony. For more information, call 352-237-4633. It's going to be at the Countryside Presbyterian Church on Sunday at 3 p.m., where children from the ages of 10 all the way to adult will perform Can Can in the Hall of the Mountain King and Chopin's Polonaise. For more information, call 352-237-4633. We talked about the pandemic and everything. Well, let's go to the phone lines real quick before we get to birthdays. Good morning. You're on Ocala Talks.
Hello, Tom.
Morning, Hugh.
How you going? Say, I just wonder how close we're going to be to $5 a gallon by the time you're back on the air on Monday.
I would say pretty close, Hugh. Although it fell from $4.39 to $4.19 at the Pilot and the Loves and all over there at 326 and I-75. So I got some hope out, Hugh. I got a little hope out.
Yeah, I think that's going to be just temporary. To me, it looks like it's going to be bad news, not only next week, but down the line a ways. I just wanted to say real quick that I kind of miss your wife not being on the air today. I know she's pretty busy getting her work all set up over there, and look forward to her next Friday.
Yeah, that's why we had her on yesterday, because she was just too busy today.
Yeah.
We got upstairs. She was too busy. She couldn't be here, Hugh. We weren't important enough.
Right. Well, she'll be visiting us pretty soon. So, anyways, let's just hope things in the world kind of settle down a little bit, which I don't think is going to happen. But
well, let's hope.
It's going to be, if nothing else, we're going to have a very interesting weather weekend.
100% we're going to have that. Thanks for the call, Hugh.
Okay, take care, buddy.
Yeah, it's going to be a weather weekend for sure. This day in history in 1918, March 11th, the first case of one of the worst influenza epidemics, the flu in history, was reported at Fort Riley, Kansas. It would eventually kill more than 500,000 Americans, more than 20 million people worldwide. Guess what? Nobody shut the world down. Just so you know. Birthdays today. TV journalist Sam Donaldson, who used to work for ABC, he's 88 today. Mark Metcalf, who played Niedermeyer in Animal House, and was also in the D. Snyder and Twisted Sister videos. He's 76 today. Bobby McFerrin, a man who told you don't worry, be happy. He's 72 today. And Peter Berg, he was the director of Friday Night Lights. He is 60 today. Johnny Knoxville from the Jackass fame, he has somehow made it to 51. If you've seen any of those Jackass movies, how they made it past their 20s is amazing to me. But Johnny Knoxville, 51 years young today. And Thora Birch, who was in American Beauty, she's 40. That makes me feel old because when she was in American Beauty, she was like 19, 20 years old. She's 40 years old today. And happy birthday to the Girl Scouts. Juliette Lowe founded the Girl Scouts in 110 years ago. Hey, thanks for listening. Talk to you tomorrow. Talk to you Monday.
42 CAFM, Ocala, the source.
USA Radio News with Lance Pry.
America's inflation woes can be blamed on supply chain issues, surging demand, production costs, and trillions of dollars spent on COVID relief funds. So how long will Americans have to put up with the additional $300 per month on expenses from 1 year ago? Well, that depends on who you ask in Washington. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen.
We're likely to see another year in which 12-month inflation numbers remain very uncomfortably high.
White House spokesperson Jen Psaki.
The expectations and their assessment at this point continues to be that it will moderate by the end of the year.
Russian President Putin announced he plans to nationalize all businesses leaving Russia because of their invasion of Ukraine. In response, President Biden on Friday is expected to call for an end to normal trade relations with Russia. That'll clear the way for increased tariffs on Russian imports. The group of 7 nations and European Union leaders are expected to follow suit. USA Radio News.
Let's see, if something costs less, but people are happier with it, that sounds like something to look into, and that's Medishare. Maybe you've heard switching to Medishare to pay for healthcare can save the typical family $500 a month, and that's huge, but it's also true that people are way more satisfied after making the switch, too. The customer satisfaction rate for Medishare is double that of the typical health insurance plan. Double. Medishare works. It's been around for more than a quarter century, and members have shared more than $3 billion of each other's bills. People love having telehealth and a huge nationwide PPO network. So, yeah, you can save a ton and like it better. Imagine being happy with how you're taking care of your health care. So if